So how does it feel to be producing a digital course? How does that kind of reconcile with like the yogic lifestyle? You know, what are your opinions on digital courses, and you know, are you using them yourself?
Yeah, the beauty of it for me as a student, because I'm always a student, is that I can connect to my teachers wherever they are. And that's the beauty of it. And also work one-on-one with people, which is amazing, but this is another way to broaden the experience. And we love having a bricks and mortar space where people can come together in community, but this community is so much more than just Main Street in Vancouver, and it's a great way to connect with people. And I think that these teachings during this time are essential to deal with the pressure of the, you know, it's kind of like these devices are these neutral devices that have the capacity to cause a lot of distraction, anxiety, self-worth issues, but they also have the capacity to treat those things if you use them effectively. And I think that's what having a digital course is about. It's about using these neutral devices in technology to bring forth things that elevate the masses, that heal the masses. And I think that's the global classroom. You know, it used to be, if you wanted to know about yoga in the 1960s, you have to get on a plane and go find some guy off in a cave somewhere. And now, with a click of a button, you're there. That's a blessing.
So now we'll set this bad boy up.
Another question.
Okay.
Do you see for yourself like digital courses and online education becoming your primary focus, or do you think you'll always have a balance of in-person and digital?
Yeah, I think you need both. I think that's how we are as people. Like, it's kind of like a yoga practice. Like, you need your individual time, which is, you know, you and the practice, and very simple in the way it's always been. And then there's you with community. And now I guess it's like the upgrade of that is that there's three components. There's you and your individual personal practice, you and your community, that's like your analog community that you can reach out and touch, and then there's you and the global community. And I think, you know, during this time we need to get enough people that are doing these practices that will help you effectively manage stress and live this as a lifestyle. That's where the healing is, and we can support each other in all three of those categories, and we can create some major change on the planet. So not only do you need both in-person practice and digital practice to connect with the global community, but you also need space away from that as an individual, and those three things function together.
And another question, do you remember like the first piece of content you made, or when you were like, oh, I'm producing media and taking advantage of these platforms? You remember that?
I think what got the ball rolling is when we started doing for me, the Revealing the Diamond podcast is the thing where it's like, oh, lots of people are listening to this and paying attention, and maybe we need to broaden our reach, you know? So I do remember that, and I'm grateful to have a good team of people who help, you know, because I love technology. I love, you know, using my computer to work. I love music. I love all those things, but I'm not always the guy behind the camera. So I'm grateful for the people. Like, it takes a team to get this stuff out, and it takes a team of people who share a like-minded vision. And that's the same way as the studio. Like, I couldn't run the whole studio by myself. We need a team. And so the first time I noticed that, I guess, was the broad reach of Revealing the Diamond, and this is just like the video version of that, I guess.
Guess we better get started pretty quick. What's left on the setup?
Good.
We're good?
We're good. We got, you want to see what you look like just for your own sake?
Sure. There I am. There's you.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah.
In this 8-week course, what I like to do, and my passion is to take these ancient teachings of mantra, these ancient teachings of spiritual practice, and then apply them in a modern, accessible way, so that you can become the mystic and live as the mystic, so you can live as the master and do it in your householder role.